Did I say, will I still be able to dance down the hallway? I'm thinking of the Jennifer Hudson show. I'm not gonna call her no bird. Maybe like a peacock. Maybe like a little peacock. Platform me. I only suck dick and toes. It's giving your head sound like a maraca. I see you and you see me outside like this, you don't show up on a positive. Yo, I'm anonymous being man, not for sure. Better watch this video by Harriyanna Hook about taking Keke Palmer off of a pedestal. I do feel like people idolize her. They show like this like level of favoritism that randomly appeared when she got viral again. I've known her my whole life. True Jackson VP. Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people pretend like they know her their whole lives. It's, I don't know, it's something odd again. I have issues articulating myself, and I want to say something more than what I can actually say, but I just can't get the words out. So if you feel what I mean, that's what I mean. That's the plan. Watch this with me, y'all.
The funding for this video is provided by the amazing members of my Patreon. Also contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. Yeah, I started from PBS Kids. What you gonna do? Fight me? Anyway, roll the video.
Hey, oh. Tashana. See, first Tismala, now Tashana. Oh my god. Who's next? Tatiana?
I feel like because a lot of us looked up to Keke Palmer growing up that we feel as though she can do no wrong, and that's not necessarily true, especially because I noticed that she continues to platform these very
Girl, after the baby daddy situation, I completely wrote her off as a celebrity. I don't give a damn about what she doing, girl. That shit was goofy as shit. Like that whole era of where everybody's baby daddies was being exposed for being abusive and everybody was getting pregnant by the abusive baby daddies. Just to go back, it got exposed. All the dark shit got exposed, and then you went back. I got out of my abusive relationship at 19 and niggas is laying down having babies.
very questionable men who have done very heinous things. Like, y'all, Keke Palmer is not the same person that we were introduced to many years ago. She's grown, she can make her own choices now, but also because of those two things right there, I do think that there is worth the discussion to be had about how we continue to put her up on this pedestal because of what she had done for our childhood. Hey y'all, it's Harriyanna back with another video. Hi, hello, how are you doing? My name is Harriyanna and welcome back to the pirate ship, also known as Harryhood's pirate ship. I'm the captain, you were not my first mate. I don't got no first mate because you wanna know why? Bring your ear closer to the speaker so you can hear me clearly. No one's worthy of being the first mate, but hi, hello, how are you doing? My name is Harriyanna and I like to make content based on nostalgia and family and children's entertainment and all the issues that I find within the spaces. If I sound like Marge Simpson throughout this video, just know I'm still recovering from dehydration. My throat got really dry. I was coughing a lot. It was not good, y'all. It was actually really depressing. But welcome to Disney-cember. We are doing a New Year's Disney.
This is a cute lady.
December because I was too busy to do a Christmas Disney-cember, but I still did want to give y'all Disney-cember this year because this is a series I actually really do enjoy doing. And today we will be discussing how we need to stop putting Keke Palmer and just celebrities in general up on a pedestal.
Didn't she platform an abuser, Blueface? Like, I think that's what she just said. See, look, something I've noticed is that I miss things in reaction videos when they're said, and I miss out on context that I thought wasn't said in the video, but I just wasn't paying attention. So I need to pay attention. But putting Blueface, let me remind y'all why that's such a big problem, nigga. Even though the shit between him and Krishan is very important, fuck all that, because they're two grown adults. No sympathy there. He posted his child's penis, his baby's penis, on Twitter and said he didn't give a fuck. It was his son's and he can do what he wants. And then his account got taken down or suspended, and then that's when he got locked up. But that was distribution of CP, and you platformed him. You, True Jackson VP, you platformed him, and he posted his little boy. Okay, I'm just making sure you know.
Now, you guys are not familiar with Keke Palmer, like how
Will I still be able to dance down the hallway? Nobody knows my music. Okay.
I am. Keke Palmer has always been like a famous person, like in this black ass household, and plenty of other black households just as well. We've seen her a lot in Tyler Perry Productions. We saw her a lot on Nickelodeon, and we also saw Keke Palmer on Disney Channel. And she has also worked with the Disney company on plenty other things just as well, like the Lightyear movie, and also she is Maya in The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder. So Keke Palmer is pretty much everywhere. Like, she's kind of inescapable, especially those clips I keep seeing of her damn podcast online. I feel like so many people have this parasocial relationship with Keke Palmer that they just kind of
Did I say, will I still be able to dance down the hallway? I'm thinking of the Jennifer Hudson show. That's why when she said podcast, I was like, it's a podcast and a show? Whole time I'm thinking about two different people. Benz, I'm thinking about two completely different women. Okay, so J Hud has a show where you walk down the hallway and you do your do. I have not seen clips of Keke Palmer's podcast, but I do know it is a podcast. I do know she has one. I forgot what it's called. Please, Keke. This is Keke. Keke now. Keke 2. I forgot what it is, but yeah. Oh my god.
exempt anything she does that could come off as concerning. This year has been a very, very interesting one for Keke Palmer, I would say. And be honest, I did start to get kind of sick of her a little bit. What recently has sparked up this discussion with Keke Palmer has to do with the fact that she has platformed Blueface, who is this rapper that is basically a one-hit wonder. His music ain't good. He don't know how to stay on beat. But he is more so known for the drama in his personal life opposed to his career as an actual rapper, which he's not. He's an alleged rapper at this point. I got that from
Blueface, baby.
Crystal Alejandro from Black Community TV, where she called DDG an alleged rapper. That's Blueface too at this point, because Tatiana is it. That's it. What else has this man done? Also, it's Tatiana and also that one song they were using for like the Digimon memes. Like, now if you don't know who Blueface are, you're probably not black. Like,
Wasn't
really
he on that song with Eneli Choppa? B-Box? Is that it? I said that confidently, but I actually don't know if that's it.
he's kind of only like known to black people. But if you're one of my non-black followers, Blueface is more so known, like I said, he's known for the drama in his personal life than like his actual music career. And that is because he brutalizes women. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the gist of it. He brutalizes women. Not a great father either. And recently, Keke Palmer decided to work with Blueface, and that's when everybody's just been kind of like scratching their heads, like something's not right here. What is going on? And I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. Of course I would say that. But she has constantly been doing stuff like this. Like, this is not the first time that she done did something like that. Mind you, I low-key was starting not to feel Keke Palmer too much this year when...
Are you going to be like Karina and just make claims and not give clips conveniently supporting your claims? Like, I've noticed in Karina's video looking back, she was making claims that Adam did and didn't show clips of him saying the shit, but put clips to mislead the audience to support her faulty claim that was never there in the first place. I had a very hard time following that video because I felt like it had so much information, but none of it mattered and none of it made sense. And then it felt like I was like being on the fence because the more information I got, it just started to sound like niggas was hating just to hate. But then there was like valid reasons to hate, and then there's me as a person where I don't hate you unless otherwise, because I don't know these niggas personally, so I'm quick to just say I don't give a fuck. But I gotta realize I have a platform. And I still don't give a fuck, and you shouldn't either.
She had Janae from Love Island, Janae Craig,
Cool.
on her podcast. And I wasn't really enjoying the interview too much because it just kind of felt like Keke cared more to be nosy about like Love Island than just talking to Janae as a person. And we all know like the major reason why Keke has her podcast in the first place is because, like I said, she knows how to sell things. She knows how to make money. Everybody talk about Keke stay with a job Palmer. Like, people are gonna watch the podcast regardless if she is doing a good job of interviewing the people that she has on. Now, I'm gonna try to talk about this as, I don't know, as much as I can, mainly because every time I talk about this man on my channel, the video seems to get demonetized and I can't stand it. But like, this is one of the major things that made a lot of people go, Keke, this not right. I don't like that. And that has to do with Jay Majors, because if I say his actual name, the video gonna get demonetized. But if you don't know who Jay Majors is, he was an upcoming actor that had a good, promising career ahead of him until everybody found out about the allegations of him basically brutalizing women and being a pain in the ass to work with. And it was so bad to the point where it went to court. Fast forward, he ended up marrying a black woman who is Megan Good, who was also a well-known name in like the black community. And yeah, ain't really much shit happening else from there. But what happened with Keke Palmer and Jay Majors is the fact that she had Jay Majors on her podcast. She announced this publicly, and she ended up getting so much backlash for it that she decided to pull the episode back and not air it. And a lot of people applauded her for it, but then also there were
She shouldn't be applauded for this at all. She should actually be scrutinized, because what the fuck would you platform a nigga like this? All these people working hard to be seen, and out of all the black people in the black community, and I'm not finna sit here like I'm Tyler Perry and trying to open opportunities and then be trying to play with niggas' dicks under the table. No. I haven't done that since I was in elementary school. That is not funny. I say all that. I forgot what you just said to me, man. I'm sorry.
Back and not air it. And a lot of people.
She should not be, at the very least, praised for this. Commended. Fuck out of here, Keke. You sat and thought about this. Reached out to the nigga, or the nigga reached out to you. Either way, an agreement was made. He sat his happy ass in your studio, in your chair, that you rent, that you pay for, that you bought. And you let him sit his happy ass on the microphone and let him share his piece? He can do that on YouTube. Get on Instagram Live. But no, you want to put him on your platform that you pay property taxes on. Girl, I hope you don't get anything back from this episode.
Applauded her for it, but then also there were people that were like, should we applaud you for doing something that you shouldn't have done in the first place?
No.
Because people were saying that they felt as though Keke wanted to give him another chance. And listen, it wasn't like a one-time thing.
No, because if we apply this same logic to Raven Simone and what she did for Colleen, like, I get it. I get what they're trying to do. Nobody wants to work with them because they have such bad PR that you platform them. And it just simply does not work for people who just suck. Platform me. I only suck dick and toes. So like, I can only be hated for what I put out there, and I don't really put shit out there, but the bullshit I do, and the bullshit I do is nowhere near as much as the bullshit of these niggas that's already out there with bigger platforms than me. So redundant is what I say. Is redundant. And not everybody should have Keke. I have not seen a valuable piece of media from your podcast. I can't even say I've seen a clip go viral. If I'm being honest, it sounds like I'm being a hater, but I'm so dead ass. I knew she had a podcast. I've just never heard anything about it, and I've never seen a clip. And if I have, it's probably in a D Chanel video. But as far as on Twitter, Instagram, I have not seen anything about this podcast. That's probably why I thought it was the Jennifer Hudson show. But I'm sorry, what did you say? What am I talking about?
And listen, it wasn't like a one-time thing. It was a constant cycle of, and people applauded her for that. But now those same people who applauded her for pulling that episode, they're now talking about how they're mad at her for platforming Blueface, who is pretty much no better than Jay Majors. At least Jay Majors got talent. I don't know what it is about Blueface, but all right. I'm gonna be honest.
That's what I was gonna talk about. Raven Simone. This video is all over the place. Thank God nobody watches me yet. Queen was platformed by Raven Simone and her wife, I guess, and that was shady, not I guess, but Queen is that's a little harsh, but she's not. She shouldn't be around children, and she's a child predator. I'll call her that, because she sent draws to little kids, was sending porno to little kids and discussing it with little kids. You're a predator. I want to flat out call her the word, but I don't. I heard she goes to court and she sees everything about herself. So who knows if she sees this, because you're not getting anything out of me but a fart, my nigga. Like, I can't give you anything. So, yeah, if we use that same logic, oh, she's just trying to platform them because maybe they're better. This is how we continue to get exposed to people of poor quality, because we keep... They keep trying to plant a seed of forgiveness for bad people. And it's like, this is how Trump became president, because upon years and years and years, people kept enabling and planting seeds and letting shit to happen. And I'm not allowing it. No, fuck out of here, Keke Palmer. Girl.
I think so much of the disappointment that people have with Keke Palmer has to do with the fact that they have constantly held her up on this pedestal. Like, I feel like a lot of people just don't see her outside
I'm
of what...
glad I stopped seeing celebrities as like these like ultimate matrix breaking people. I stopped seeing celebrities like unordinary people as a fucking teenager, dude. Like, once I see like these are just hardworking people that a lot of people know with huge impacts, it's like, huh, okay, but why do I need to know who Lovely Peaches is? Like, why do I need to know? Like, she doesn't have any goods that contribute to the well-being of my person. Like, you know, just redundant people. I could be redundant. I would argue I'm redundant, but you know, that would just expose me not seeing myself.
she has done
We're
for
getting
them,
deep here. We're supposed to be talking about Keke Palmer.
like, growing up. Like, the films that she was in, the music that she did, because I have Keke Palmer's first album. Like, I literally... So Uncool, I love that album. I played the fuck out of it, okay?
Yeah.
I've seen Jump In how many times? So many times, all right? Proud Family, Louder and Prouder need work, but also at the same time, it's a cute, fun show. Keke does a good job of playing Maya. But also at the end of the day, we do not know her. Celebrities are strangers, y'all, and they're constantly gonna do things that disappoint you. And what exactly do I mean by that? We don't know Keke Palmer, therefore we cannot message her privately and be like, hey girl, this is not a good idea. I don't think you need to platform this man. I don't think you should do that. Keke is gonna do Keke. She's gonna make her own choices. She's gonna make her own decisions. She most likely is never gonna stop being famous, and she's most likely never gonna stop getting work. But I feel like so many people have just formed this unhealthy attachment to Keke Palmer. That's why they get so up in arms.
Well, people said that about Saweetie, and she's a prostitute. So I don't know how true that is anymore. I think people can actually go broke unless they have it, you know? It might take a little more time, but I think we're starting to ease into the time where celebrities dead ass go broke because people don't fuck with them anymore. So even if Keke Palmer hypothetically doesn't get work, which again, that's impossible, maybe, but even if she doesn't, she'll still be filthy fucking rich. So, hey,
Like so many people have
Women in
just formed this
STEM.
unhealthy attachment to Keke Palmer. That's why they get so up in arms whenever she does something that is questionable. I have been moving farther and further away from celebrity culture, and as a performer, I do like Keke Palmer. I don't know that woman personally, and this is just something else I've just noticed when it comes to like the Black community and how we hold like celebrities up on a
Yeah, if I say I don't like somebody, I never mean as a person. I just mean as the image they put out there.
pedestal. I talked about this talk in my video where I was talking about Black fandom. I will have the link to that down below. But like, when it comes to Black fandom spaces, they tend to put Black celebrities up on this pedestal and they just act as though they can't do anything wrong, and they constantly make up excuses for why they do the things they do. Because I saw people that were making up excuses for when Keke had Jay Majors on her podcast. But I feel like if we stop holding these celebrities up to like so
She had him on her podcast too. She platformed two abusers. And then her baby daddy, like,
much high ass standards, we wouldn't be so disappointed with them when they do things that we don't necessarily like and agree with. Because I've gotten to the point where it's like,
she's gorgeous, so at least I'm not gonna call her no bird. Maybe like a peacock. Maybe like a little peacock. Something pretty, like a flamingo. But
I feel like I am guilty of that too just as well.
it's giving your head sound like a maraca.
Because like I said, I adore Keke Palmer. I looked up to her. She literally was like a good positive role model for me growing up. But also I have to remember that one, I'm not little anymore. And two, I am a grown woman and I can make my own choices and my own decisions. And I also am a lot more of aware of who I do want to admire, who I do want to look up to. And like I said, while I appreciate Keke Palmer as a performer, I appreciate her as an entertainer, I really just wanted to stop there now at this point, because she has done a lot of things with her business practices that I don't particularly find to be alright. The fact that this ended up turning into another Black fandom needs to stop holding people on pedestals video is very, very telling, because these are just emotions that I have just been having all year in general. Because as you guys know, I have been involved in more like Black fandom spaces like within like the last like probably like 5 years or so. But the last 2 years, I have just kind of been more and more selective on which ones I want to go to and who I interact with, because I just noticed that there is just so many unhealthy behaviors that have been happening here, especially when it comes to just holding like these people up on these pedestals. Like they find out somebody was in a few movies, they find out somebody worked with a few people, and then boom, everyone just like worships the ground they walk on. Long story short, y'all don't know these people. We don't know these people. We don't know much about their personal lives. And like I said, people have valid reasons to be mad at her, because I was not feeling that Blueface thing. Blueface is, I thought he was in jail, y'all. What happened? I thought he was in jail. That's how I know I don't keep up with him. But yeah, like Black fandom, stop holding people up on pedestals. Okay? Like, okay. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just wanted to get on here and just kind of express.
You're welcome, Queen. I did enjoy it. Wow. I honestly think it's, let me just shuffle back over here. It's unfortunate to see, but it's like, you gotta look at the type of person she's hinted herself to be. The baby daddy thing, that's the most important thing. You know how women react towards, around men, what they do for men. Women stay. And you see what happens when you're a successful woman that stayed. You know, all of this plays smaller parts. You know, I would say, as far as her personal life, you know, a bunch of tragic shit could be happening in her personal life and she could just be shutting it out and burying herself in work. But I am saying, like, there's a pattern here, specifically with men, and then the people she's starting to platform or have platform, because I didn't know she fucking platformed the Creed, nigga. Okay, I mean, all right, but hey, Keke gonna do Keke, and I still have to find a way to pay these bills. So again, I don't give a fuck.